Alrighty, today is Sunday the 28th of June 2026 here in Gladstone, Central Queensland, back at the Tunzoon Botanical Gardens today because I want to do the walk up Mount Biondello, but from the start. Now, I did show you guys the walk up Mount Biondello the other week, and we started probably about the halfway point upwards, and then we found a non-venomous snake that was quite cool. But today, we're going to start from the very bottom of the mountain, work our way up very slowly because I wanted to take my time. Even though it's a beautiful winter's day, I still have water in my bag, so we'll definitely need a little bit of water when we're climbing up the mountain. So guys, if you are new here as well, leave a like and subscribe. Don't forget to click the notification bell so you guys do not miss a video from me. Also, guys, I have not been uploading much on the second channel lately because I know I did a video the other night on the second channel, but I know I haven't been touching my second channel for a bit because there's nothing to do. I'm going to hopefully get a video out for you guys on the second channel tonight, so if you guys want to check my second channel out, there is a link in the description below so you guys can check out my second channel. But anyway, I'm going to walk into the gardens again. I've been here plenty of times. It's actually a fun walk. From home to here is about 20 minute, half an hour walk. Not 10 minutes, that'd be crazy if I could get here in 10, but yeah, about half an hour actually, if you're taking your time. Anyway, I've never been here on a weekend, so yes, this is the first time coming here on a Sunday. I'm usually on a weekday, not a weekend. So this is going to be new to me, coming in here on a weekday. But guys, good to be back here again. I know I've been posting a lot of videos of me walking, but it's something I like to do. It's something I like to keep it's something I really love to do, and keeping the content flowing on the channel, and you guys somewhat seem to be liking it too. And hopefully this will continue on for a bit. Don't worry, I'm not going to be doing videos constantly here every time because it'll get boring and you guys will probably most likely unsubscribe. But anyway, it's actually quite busy for a Sunday actually. Well, it is the start of week 1 of the school holidays again. Yes, term 2 ended Friday. I'll make sure there's no cars, which there isn't. That's good. I need to be on the other side of the road. Oh, there is a car coming. I nearly stepped in front of the person driving. That would not have been good. Alright, now we should be able to cross the road. Luckily me, I looked before I crossed, or else I would have been hit. What a start to the video. But yeah, I like to follow the red wall, so I'm going to walk on the opposite side of the road, going against the traffic, not with the traffic, so that people driving can see me. There's a fair bit of people here, and they must be doing the climb up Mount Biondello as well, or Biondello. However we pronounce it, I don't really care how I pronounce it. I think it's Biondello, I don't know. So yeah, this is my first time coming down here, like I said, it's the first time coming down here on a weekend. And 2 weeks of school holidays as well. Man, I miss school holidays, I don't know why. Going to school, you had 2 weeks of holidays before you start a new term. Can we all agree term 3 and 4 was actually quite hectic? Just saying, it was actually a little hectic. Alright, we can't continue on straight because that goes into an authorized personnel, only like a no access zone. I don't want to get caught going to somewhere I shouldn't be. But I thought to do something different today. I see why a lot of people's at the Junction Cafe. Put the camera down so I don't show the person driving past. Don't want to scare them. Well, I want to say scared, I don't want to film them actually. Alright, there is definitely a lot of people here. I think it's good to cross the road. There is a bit of an entrance point here. This car's reversing out, but I got plenty of time to use this access road here into the grounds. And just like that, I can utilize this entrance here I was here late May, doing an off camera just to have a bit of a walk around, because I'm really doing a video that day. But yeah, I'll sometimes come here late May when I'm not in the mood of recording and just get a walk done. Anyway, we're back here again. Get a bit of a water fountain here. Cool as that. It's very dirty though, that water. There's a junction, there we go, cafe right there. What's the school holiday programs, botanical calls? Alright, alright, so there is definitely school holiday programs here. Okay, that's cool to know. But I'm probably be mostly coming down here to get out walking again, exploring the grounds again. Is that water safe? Let me have a little try. Caution, be aware that you may be... Let me rephrase that. Caution, please be aware that you are a natural environment and may encounter snakes. Already did. Alright, is this water safe? Answer is yes. Yes it is. Well, that's actually quite refreshing, but I already got water in my bag though. Alright, so let's explore again. Also, there's a nice southeasterly breeze as well, so walking up the mountain's going to be nice and easy today with that nice southerly breeze. Yeah, there's a lot of people at the cafe today. There's a spider web there, and so I'm walking down the observation deck. It's a little fun part, that is the observation deck. Alright, let's head to the very start of the mountain. I'm pretty sure there's probably going to be multiple people walking the mountain too. Just going to continue straight. Another one of those signs where we may encounter snakes again. I've already encountered one, and there was actually a carpet, which you saw that video a couple of weeks ago. That was actually quite cool to see the carpet actually. Also, yes, I do have my phone on a battery saver as well, so I can continue recording without having to worry about my battery dying quickly. And yes, my battery was at 100% when I left home, so I don't need to worry about my battery dying anytime soon. So this is the way to the start of Mount Biondello. I'm just going to call it Biondello now. I think that's the correct way. I don't know. Little walkway around there. I've probably explored a lot of this. I've actually explored a lot of the gardens now, which is good. Because when I first came here earlier this year, before I did my videos here walking around the grounds, I didn't know where to go, so I said one day, you know what, off camera I'll do a walk around the gardens and work my way around the gardens myself, and that's what exactly I did. And now, since I know my way around the area, I know how to get to the walk up to the mountain now. And yes, it's probably best to wear it enclosed as well, because the ground is quite uneven. I've got a couple of people walking up too, so I'm not going to be the only one walking up there. Okay, that's fine. I mean, they can let me know if there's a snake encounter that we... Every Clipper's in the exact same spot of that carpet we saw. Oh, they got a bag. They must be walking up the mountain. Oh no, they're not walking up the mountain. Okay. Oh, they're walking around the grounds. Okay. Well, I'm going for the mountain. Showing you guys the mountain range. Now, I didn't bring any electric lights with me. I just bring water. I should bring a little bar with me as well, but if I drink my water correctly, if I don't drink much of my water on the way up, I should be fine. Walking trail to winery, 1 kilometer. Economic horticulture, that way, yes. Bit of algae on the well. we have a bit of a thing here. Let's look. Well, not thing, but Mount Biondello Rainforest Reserve. Mount Biondello is closed and open eucalyptus forest, but my favorite areas are along creek gullies and along the rocky slopes. Dry vine grows, lemons. I'm not going to try and read it all because I'm not really good at reading things. So we got a couple of ants, birds, lizards, butterflies. As here right now. We may even come across a kangaroo grass, whatever that is. Oh, that's it right there. Alright, that'd be cool. It was that time of day to see it. If we do come across a kangaroo, that'd be quite cool on a walk up. It's only, what, 13:35. And it takes a good hour to get up the mountain, so, well, not an hour, but close to an hour. And me doing a walking around the dirt trails around my home as well, to help me out doing this walk as well. Because I'm trying to get more of a walk around my area before I start to get into more of this walk again. Oh yeah, also the other day I did find a little trail that led to the other trail back to the train line there where we usually walk up. And you got that big drain there. Well, not drain, but waterway there. It leads back to there. I'll show you guys that another day. But it's actually quite cool. But anyway, Mount Biondello. I'm actually going to call it. I think I'm going to call it that for now on. Here we go. I did the way down. Now it's time to the way up. Now, I did show you guys the way down the other side. And I'm pretty sure I did the way. I'm not too sure if I did or didn't. I don't know if I did, but don't remember if I did. I don't think I did, actually. Anyway, let's start the climb at Mount Biondello. Now, I'm probably going to be breathing heavily for a bit, so I do apologize, but this is a way to get myself fit. This part of the trail is actually quite easy. Actually, the trail itself is a little bit easy, actually. It is a little challenging at parts, but if you were fit enough, this track will be light work, no reaction. But me, it is actually a bit of work and a bit of reaction. Anyway, now the points where now there is a bit of a turn up ahead, a bit further up the track. I'll show you guys that when we get to there, but it's actually not far up from here. Actually, it's about maybe a K up the mountain. I'm not too sure. Anyway, we'll wait and I'll show you guys that when we get to there, because there is a bit of a point that turns, that comes into a hairpin, and you have a turn that goes the other direction. Oh, the southeasterlies are quite nice through here, actually. You can feel a bit of the breeze. Now, when I first did this trail off camera, I was not ready for what this mountain throwing at me, but now I know what to expect. Oh man, this is fun, but it's challenging for me. See the ruts from all the rain and the water rushing down the mountain too. Oh yeah, it's a lot more challenging going up after all the rain. Look what you step. There's a lot of loose rocks that may actually move and you could twist an ankle wrong badly and that wouldn't be good. Alright, I'm probably going to stop in a way, take a bit of a breather, but I probably won't take any water breaks yet until halfway up. And then I'll take a break there at that bench. So yeah, I'll be taking this climb slowly. My ears are starting to pop because all the climbing I've been doing lately. Well, not lately, but the higher up you go, your ears start to pop. Oh man, my legs are gonna love this. I haven't done this much in the walking in ages actually, so I feel like, you know what, today we need to do this walk. I believe that's Sun Valley, not Sun Valley Road, but I think it might be Sun Valley actually, down there, going to Kirkwood Road. Alright, keep my eyes out for any kangaroos, because kangaroos are probably going to be likely through here this time of day. Facing back towards the southwest. Now what I'm going to do, I'm not going to go down this way today, but I'm going to continue on the same way we went. But if you don't recall, there is another way down to the other side of Botanical Gardens from here. There's actually three ways, actually four. The one around I believe this is the start of the trail, and you got multiple points coming off. That's the first one there. We should be coming up to the junction up here actually. Tell you what though, stop because of a stick. No rack. You gotta be careful though. I thought it was a snake for a second, but sticks can play that game of hiding to be a snake, like blending into the environment. That's why I put the brakes on. Alright, we should be near the point. Tell you what though, thought I'd be out of breath by now, but I'm actually doing quite well. Actually, we're facing southeast, southwest is that way, back that way, never mind. Alright. There's a bit of a burn off from a couple of months ago. I don't know how it started, but the ground is starting to regrowth, which is good. The soil is starting to look much better in conditions. The good thing is this breeze is going to give us a nice push when we get past this hairpin turn. So we'll be able to get up this hill quite easily today. Actually, we may not even need a water break, but I will take one just to be safe. I will not do this walk. No matter what time of year it is, I will not do this walk without water. The walk I refuse to do without water. So here's another bit here. I do believe that goes back towards the other way. I'm not too sure, but this part here goes down to where the abandoned facilities are. Now, this is a dead end here. Wow, they actually took a lot quicker than I expected. Yeah, we're actually at this point here. Going down that way takes you back down to a little bit of a dirt trail, which is just down there. It's not far of a walk actually. Bit of twisting and turning, but it's not too bad actually. Now this way, I don't know where it leads to, but I do get a feeling it's going to lead back to the other area, but it may just be a service truck as well for the council to get through here to fix up any part of the tracks that are damaged, like fallen trees, and maybe fix up the ground too. Who knows? So we're not going to use our truck. Tell you what though, we're getting up here with quick succession though. So that's actually been a dirt bike through here. Look at the trails. That is a no-no. Someone's actually used a dirt bike up here. That is a big no-no. I'm pretty sure there's a sign back there saying no dirt bikes. I'm not too sure if I did see it, but I'm pretty sure there's no way. Pretty sure dirt bikes aren't allowed to use this trail. If they are, that's naughty. Alright, now it's starting to get a little bit steeper. But the weather is a lot cooler today, so it's going to help. Big ant's nest actually. That was a huge ant's nest. I wouldn't say big actually, looking back at it again, it was a bit small actually. Over exaggerating. Now I'm starting to feel it. I'm now feeling it big time. But we've actually done this quite quickly. Time is 13:47. We're almost at the top. We're about maybe K and a half. I don't know. Oh. Big ants outside the trail there. Side of my stomach is stitching up. Alright, let's take a breather. I did well. I definitely did well to get to here. You may not see it, but it does get a bit steep here. Oh. Thank goodness it's actually quite cool taking on this walk, because I'm not as sweaty actually. Usually this year, usually it was warmer and humid, I'll be feeling it. But today, being how cold it is actually quite good to this walk, even though I'm actually still puffed out. But it's actually fun. You can see the hairpin turn. Just a cup, we're not far from the bench. I'll probably likely stop up there and actually do take a drinks break. But let me just catch my breath for a bit and we'll be on our way. Oh, that's a good run up the mountain actually. We're just on a halfway point. I believe we're just where the track switches off. I believe that's halfway. Don't hold me to that though. But I do have a feeling that might be the halfway point we just passed. Quite easily too. Alright. Let's go. The breeze has picked up too, because we're actually getting to higher elevation. And with the higher elevation we go, the stronger the breeze is going to be. Of course you guys knew that. Pointing out the obvious. We're just at the half. We're just at this point here. I wonder if there's two people that was in front of me before actually followed me up the hill. But they're probably way down, taking it slowly. Thank goodness this part here is somewhat actually flat. Thank goodness. Actually, no, that would be Sunvalley Road. I don't know, I think that might be, I don't know. That road we just saw. I'm actually contemplating on what road that was. I'll look on Google Maps on that road we saw. Could be Derby, no, it wouldn't be Derby. Can't be Derby Street. We're nearly at the top. That's how good this run has been. Alright. Higher elevation equals snakes as well. Especially carpets. Be cool if we actually came across a carpet actually. Thank goodness this bench is here, because I'm going to be taking a good break here. Good drinks break. So guys, I'm going to be back with you guys shortly. Alright, just still sitting down, just finished my water break. Drinks break actually, well, same thing. And guys, I just realised something. The breeze behind my back when I took my bag off was actually quite nice. I have it back on me right now, but I'll get going very shortly. But you know what guys, I'm enjoying this walk, and if you guys are too, and you have made it this far. But skipping, good on ya. It's good if you didn't skip. So you guys get to see where I showed you guys before on a previous video, and now we're just not far from the top, but another 8, maybe another K, maybe another K to go before you get there. I'm not too sure, I'm just guesstimating how far we got. But when we get to the very top of the mountain though, it's going to be really nice, that breeze. Just let the water sink into my system right now. I don't really be walking after I just drank water. Just so that relax my system. And then we'll just continue on. Just facing towards Kirkwood right now. It's just below that mountain right down there. I'll show you guys Kirkwood real quick. It's Kirkwood down there. there's actually traffic lights. I don't know how well you can see it. Just went red. And there's Kirkwood Road down there. You see the Woolies down there, Macca's, there's Servo. Yeah. The empty lot you see, I'll zoom into it as best I can. That empty lot right down there, I'm going to zoom back out for a bit, right where my fingers are, right down there is where they're going to build a new shopping complex for Kirkwood. It's going to be really good when they do that, actually. But don't know when it's going to be built, but you see signs for it when you go along Kirkwood Road. Anyway, I think we should continue on and climb up Mount Biondello to the peak of the range. Now that was a fun, good half an hour walk. I wouldn't say half an hour actually, we actually made some good success up the hill. Alright, the snake we spotted was just up here a couple of weeks ago. I don't think we're going to find him today, but I got my eyes wide open just in case we do come across him again. Unlikely though. Just a bit more further up the track is where we spotted him. Or she. Who knows? I think it was right here. Yeah. I believe it was right at this exact point where we spotted the carpet python. It was a bit further up. I don't know. But that was a cool sight though. Yeah, that rock point was definitely where he spotted the carpet a couple of weeks ago. That was cool though. That was very cool. Was it right here? I don't remember actually. Anyway, wherever it was, we probably most likely passed it. Oh, it's a bit tricky through here. You see what happens when we take a good drinks break and a good break as well? I'm not breathing as heavily anymore. But my legs are aching me though. But that's expected when you're doing these type of walks up the mountain. You guys get a better look at Kirkwood now. No one's going to see me because those trees are going to be blocked in. Unless you had a binocular though, a really decent binoculars, then you'll be able to see me walking up the mountain. But from the naked eye, you're not going to see me. Unless it was nighttime. But this area closes at nighttime though. So nighttime walking is not optional. And guys, we're at the peak of Mount Biondello. How cool is that? Alright, I don't usually do this, but it took me, well, we started at the bottom. It took me 33 minutes just to get to the top of the mountain from where we started. 33 minutes. Actually no, pause time, so 35. It took me 35 minutes to get up to the mountain. Oh man. How good is this? Mount Biondello South, elevation 145.2 meters above sea level. How cool is that? I'm sure we can get a little bit peeked around the corner here. What does that sign say? RF hazard area behind this point. No wonder why it's restricted. Alright. Have a little dizzy around the thing here. Oh. Alright, looks like I can't go much further than that, so we need to get a turn back around. A detailed look at Mount Biondello. What a view that is. Guys, how about that for a view? Oh, just imagine storm season right now. I'm not going to show this graffiti on the back of the sign here, but wow, how is that for a view, guys? Now there's another trail down there. That is a trail for the service road, so we're not going to be able to walk on that. But wow, isn't this a beautiful view? Alright, let's continue on. We'll look at the north lookout too, it's just up here. Gotta be very careful not to slip on any loose rocks, because there is a lot of loose stones here that I can feel walking over. That I can feel on my feet when I'm walking over them. Oh, just like that, unexpectedly moved as well. Luckily I stopped myself from tripping. You get a gravel rush and a couple of cuts from the rocks too. I've had it happen to me once on this hill and it was not pretty, but it's all good there. I tripped on a loose rock that was actually quite big and my leg was cut up, my arm was cut up, but nothing in the knee, nothing that serious I need a hospital for, so I was all good. But that's why I'm taking it very slowly, because look at these loose rocks in the center here. What's my battery life at? It is at 75%. Wow, we've lost not much battery actually, because as you know, I like to do these type of walks with you guys, and you guys enjoy this one, I'm pretty sure. Alright, let's just walk on this side, because it doesn't look like it's going to be too bad. But who knows though? Who knows? Yes, I'm showing you guys downwards because I'm showing you guys the track, how bad somewhat it is. And that's back down towards, well actually Kirkwood's back there, more towards Sun Valley now actually, we're looking at. And you see Mount Larkin out in the distance too. And you got the power station. You can't really tell, you can't really see the coal terminal actually from here. It's actually quite annoying. And that breeze is lovely. It is actually quite good here. Oh, that's a big limp. And a couple of bad rocks that were loose as well. I don't know how you guys are going to hear me, but that breeze is somewhat strong. I did expect it to be strong up here, so hope you guys can still hear me. I think you should. Now we're going to go down Mount Biondello actually a different way today. But first and foremost, we're going to look at the North Lookout, which is just up here, because I've never done the North Lookout before, so we'll have a detailed look up there and hopefully you can have a much better look. I can somewhat see the coal terminal, but it's not too much of a view actually. It's quite hazy actually due to this breeze. I did choose a beautiful day to do this walk actually. You know what? That's gusting, I reckon it's gusting around that 20 to 30k mark up here. But it's keeping the sweat level down, which is good. Oh, sorry, ant's nest. I just walked on top of a big ant's nest. It can't be helped. Now, once we did climb down Mount Biondello, we'll descend down Mount Biondello this way. There was a little bit of a junction. If I recall, we went right, not left. We're going to go left this time at the junction. But first we got a bit of a north lookout to look at. Edge of trails just right here. It's a bit overgrown, but I don't think we're going to run into any. I don't think we're going to run into any snakes that are venomous or non-venomous. So let's have a look at the north lookout whilst we're here. Seems like people definitely came up here. This is the North Lookout right here. I can see, so you can somewhat see the coal terminal. That water is very hazy. That water is very hazy though. Try and get a better look at this north point of the lookout here, Mount Biondello. See down towards Sun Valley, down there. Somewhat of a decent view actually, which is actually quite good. Look, there's a tree branch, and then it's tripped on. I don't know how far we can go, but we're going to continue on for a little bit, and we'll turn back around and head down the mountain. Careful, that was not a snake I stole, because that was quite loose. There's a lot of sticks here. That's inside the Gladstone here. It's actually quite cool actually. I believe you can actually see some of the Gladstone Mount Larkham Road. I have heard trains here too, because there's a bit of a line down here. I don't know exactly where, I can't really see it, but there is a train line that bypasses the north coast line back up onto the north coast line. It's a bit of a way, it's a bit of a quick way south of Gladstone through some valley and that. Mostly a rising yeah, that uses it, that, you know, coming to Gladstone. I'm going to show you guys this good view right now. I don't know how well you can see much of Mount Larkham, but yeah, it is quite hazy today. I think I can see Dawson Highway actually. I think that's the airport down there. I'm seeing that little. Yeah, that's the airport I'm seeing. That's cool. That little. I'm going to zoom in real quick. I don't know how we. That's actually the airport right down there. That's the airport. I just realised that's the Dawson Home I'm looking at, and the airport there. That's really cool, and Kalamunda as well. I just realised that flyby. Oh, this is actually a really good spot here. Up here at night would actually be quite cool, actually, but unfortunately this area is closed at around 5:30, so doing a nighttime walk up here would not be possible, unfortunately. But it would be cool coming up here, seeing Gladstone lit up at night from up at this vantage point. Especially the power plant as well. But yeah, this is actually really good. I like it here. Alright, so let's continue back and we'll head back down Mount Biondello. And we'll explore the rainforest part of the botanical gardens. And don't need to head home yet, so what I'll do, might do something a little bit different actually. Actually, I'll just head back towards the park at Dean Street and there. And you guys would, hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. I do end it now. I'm pretty sure you guys did. I'm pretty sure you guys would actually enjoy it. But seriously though, this was a fun day to do it. On a quiet Sunday, 22 degrees today actually, with this southeasterly breeze. 58% humidity. Beautiful day to get out, beautiful day to get out walking today. And it's supposed to drop down to 15 tonight. So yeah. Alright. Hairpin here, we go to our left. It is, if I recall, it is a bit rutted through here. Oh, loose rocks. I was not expecting that, actually. I was not expecting that one bit. Luckily I saved myself from falling over. Now, what I'm going to do one day, I'm going to do it anti-clockwise. I'm going to come up this way, then we're going to do the mountain. Yeah, we're going to go down the other way. So we're going to go through the rainforest up this way. Then we'll go down up on the other way we came up another day. That's going to be fun. Just going to take it very slowly through here though, because the rocks are actually quite loose here. Also, people aren't friendly with kangaroos as well. Eastern grey kangaroos, they probably are most likely going to be around here at some point. At some point, actually. Jeez, look at the water ruts through here. I remember this part, all this water ruts and all that. At least it's all down here from here. At least it's all downhill from here. But I do like to take the downhill parts slowly too, because you never know. You never know if the ground's uneven or how loose rocks are going to be. I can hear like motorcycles or something, like a motorcycle race going on in the distance. I don't know if it is or isn't, but who knows. Ooh. At least I didn't trip on that loose rock. Oh, it's more of a stone actually, not a rock, it's a big stone. Rocks are the small ones, stones are the big ones. That's a big stone right there. Well, decently good size actually. That's the biggest stone right there to my right. I'm probably the only one doing this right now, but I don't really mind being here myself because I know what I'm doing. I'm not here to damage the trails. I've got nothing to damage the trails with. I have just a phone, bare hands, a bag and water bottle, that's about it. I'm just here enjoying the peace and quiet. Now, this is the trail I was talking about here. I do believe that is a service road. Should I have a little gander, see what it's like? You know what? It wouldn't hurt to have a little bit of gaze, wouldn't it? Okay. Yeah, why not? I'll have a little bit of gander. I won't go too far because I do believe this is a... It doesn't say no entrance though, so... It doesn't say no... I've seen foot trails, so maybe people do walk through here. Maybe this is another way down, who knows? Maybe I found a secret way down without realizing. I do see like people's... I do see people... There's definitely people who definitely walk through here. There's definitely signs that people have walked through here. Oh, this is part of the trail. Oh, it goes up to a water tank. That'd be cool. Oh, look at that. Snake trail. That's snake trail. Don't know how big it is though, but there's snakes. Let's slither along through there. I don't know if I'm meant to be here or not, but I did not see any signs saying no authorized personnel only. Seems like people do walk through here actually. There is power lines through here too. I'm expected to come to a sign actually saying no authorized personnel only. I'm expected to say no unauthorized personnel. I'm expected to see it. There is definitely tracks through here and walking trails. Maybe these are council, I don't know. But who knows? There's little markers too. That's the trail we saw up there. That's Mount Biondello right there. So this is what we saw from here. Might as well take a shot of that actually. You know why? I'm going to have that as a thumbnail. Oh, I see a little track. You know what? That does not look good. But anyway, I'm going to take another water break, so I'll be back with you guys shortly. Alright, so we are good to continue. I'm just going to turn back around because I don't like that trail. I don't like the looks of that trail continuing on. It looks like it's quite badly rutted, so yeah, I'm going to turn back around. Anyway, I did finish the rest of my water because there was not much. I did take a fair bit of water in that break where I was sitting on the bench just near the top of the range there, but that's actually quite a good view actually. Sitting up there, looking back at this trail. I do believe this is the service trail we're just on. I don't know though. I suppose I don't want to go into somewhere I shouldn't be though. Anyway, still got plenty of time before the ground closes. It closes around that 5:30 mark. Actually, I will close a lot earlier now, but due to the close a lot earlier due to the daylight becoming due to shorter daylight as well. We're already past winter solstice because it was just the other day, June 21st, and now the daylight's going to start to get slightly longer, which is somewhat good for me too, because that means I can capture the tilt train in the afternoon now on its northbound run. I've been wanting to do it in the dusk light, but I don't trust myself going down there at that time of day because you never know what type of wild animals down there at the time of day. That's why I like to do it when there's a lot more. That's why I like to do it when there's longer daylight hours. Anyway, this is the way we want to go. Rainforest car park. Into that lovely breeze again. Ooh, it gets a bit bad through here. It is a bit of a struggle. Well, not much of a struggle, but a bit of a challenge if you're walking up. But walking down it's not too bad. This hairpin turn is a bit fun because it actually turns really sharply. And there's a lot of loose rocks on the stairwell as well, making it really fun. And a bit of a big drop as well. And into a rut as well. Yep, going down is actually a lot more challenging. As a sign. Now, last time we were here, we went right. We're going to go left. Whoa, I lost my balance for a second there. That would not have been good. It's just my legs are still a bit sore walking up the mountain. What bad that is. You're walking into a water rut and there's a lot of loose rocks as well and stones. Yeah, actually no, going down it is actually a little challenging. But it's fun though. So we went right last time. We're going to go left. Because why not? Left went down to the Rainforest Bridge, which is actually quite fun. You know what though? We'll go to Rainforest Bridge today. I know I've been there before, but I know exactly how to get there from the rainforest itself. Where we were at the bridge, we just continue straight. We'll go back to the Rainforest Bridge today, and we'll go back and U-turn it from there. Because I like the Rainforest Bridge, so it was actually quite cool. Anyway, I hear a train. That's an Horizon 2800. I can hear in the distance. I'm pretty sure that was an Horizon 2800. I could just hear it over the ledge. I just heard the engine. I'm pretty sure that was an Horizon 2800 class, like, or heading north or south, I don't know. Told you I've heard trains through here. I've not heard a train whilst here, but yeah. Oh, it's a bit challenging going down. Look at the loose rocks, and right as we approach this, right. Oh my goodness! Oh, that was a bit of a loosey. That was actually a bit scary there. Oh, it's actually bad through here. It is really bad. That's why I'm taking it really slowly going down. Oh yeah, also you guys didn't see the game last night being against the Cowboys in Penrith. That was a really good game to watch. And guys, I'm glad we beat Penrith. A full strength Penrith guy versus a low strength Cowboy side, and doing 26-12. That's actually a good game. Unfortunately, yeah, the refs can give Penrith whatever they want. But you know what, though? It's all good. Well, anyway. Also, guys, another thing too, Dolphins beat Warriors. Yes, you probably saw that as well. And, well, it wasn't really the battle of Brookie last night. Manly putting the Storm into a sweat fest. Yep, it was a sweat fest for Manly. Sweating 30-4. Speaking of Manly, we play Manly and Brookie next, not this week because we got to bye, then we play Brookie down at Brookvale. Hopefully Cowboys can revenge their win over Manly at Brookie. Hopefully can have Tom Deedon back. Hopefully. Oh, hello, bud. He actually came out of nowhere. Little finches, I don't know. Little bird just came out of nowhere. I don't remember the track being this bad, actually. It is terrible. I'm taking it very slowly. This trail is absolutely horrendous right now. It's just absolutely... Yeah, it is actually... Let's say it starts with S and ends with T. Let's just say that. It is absolutely SH and ends with T. That's how bad it is. I don't remember it just being this bad, because I walked up this way off camera once. It wasn't this bad. That's what happens when you have rain. Rain will do this to a trail. It'll make it absolutely worse than what it was before. It's taken me for ages to get down here. Whoa, yo, okay. That is a ankle twister right there. Luckily I saw that dip. Oh, that would have been bad. If I stepped down the wrong way. That would have been bye-bye ankles. You guys thought I spotted another snake, but no, it was something worse than a snake. Something that's actually much dangerous than it. Well, a snake is dangerous, but that ditch being there at that stairwell is, yeah, Not good. Luckily I spotted that. That would have been my ankles gone skis. Alright, looks like the trail is not too bad through here now, which is good, but we're coming to the rainforest now, yay! Man, what a walk it has been. Battery percentage 56%. Wow, we've actually lost 20% of our battery. That's actually not bad though. And yet another big walk for you guys. Alright, the Rainforest Bridge, we just turn right. I'm just saying that, yeah, it is turned right. It's almost, oh, that's not good. That's a bit loose. I actually kicked that. I was like, what did I kick? And that was just that. And we're on Weeper eventually. Oh wow, it is quiet through here. Weeper. Alright, we'll go right. Bouncy bridge. Well, I wouldn't bounce on the bridge though, because I don't want to damage it. It'd be wrong to. Right, Rainforest Bridge is this way, and then we'll head back down to the main area and there we're set. Might as well show you guys the other points of interest. Actually, I've got an idea. We're actually going to walk down Mount Biondello this time, but we're actually going to go a different way. We're actually going to walk down Mount Biondello, actually. If you guys did not see my video, I'm actually going to be nice to you guys. We're going to go back to Mount Biondello. We're going to walk down from that area we saw. I'm going to walk down there from that way. Actually, for something different, I nearly had my head taken off me. Now, this here, up here, just onto our right, is the other way up Mount Biondello. Just past the rainforest shelter is with the other area. Oh, there's someone up here. They're taking a photo. But anyway, as I was saying, there's actually people taking a photo back there. 3 people. My legs. Here we go. This is where we would have came from if we turned right. This trail right here. This is where we would have gone through. So this is a bit of a loop we done. I don't know what this is here for. Anyway, we're at the Rainforest Bridge. Now, I'm going to show you guys the other area. So now we're going to walk back down Mount Biondello. Show you guys what I mean about that area. That little U-turn there. I'll show you guys that real quick. Ow. Just got my head whacked off in a tree branch. I'm okay though. I'm okay. Now, I'm pretty sure guys, if you have seen the video here before, that we have been through here once. This is the way we went towards Mount Biondello, but we went up, not down, as the abandoned facilities there, which is no longer in use because it's badly damaged from probably likely from storm damage, from strong gusts of winds. Maybe a marker burst ripped through here. Or maybe a small miniature tornado. I don't know. I'm going to say more likely a macro during storm season ripped through here and tore that tree down into the facilities there. Anyway, turning right here, we'll go back to the Rainforest Bridge. I'm going to head back towards Mount Biondello. Then we're going to do the climb back down. And yeah, that is Mount Biondello fully completed. But I am going to show you guys, I am going to do the whole way back down the other way another day. But I'm going to show you guys going down Mount Biondello from this point here, from what I believe is the halfway mark. So you guys get to see me do Mount Biondello twice, but this time we're going to go down it. I could have continued on during the rainforest, but I was thinking to myself, maybe you guys haven't seen this area yet if you're new to the channel, and I'll show you guys this part of Mount Biondello here, and we can just go down. So anyone who is new here, feel free to use this trail to get back up to Mount Biondello. If you're here, or if you want to get back down, you can just follow what I'm doing. And then once we get to the hairpin turn, we continue straight down. Now, it is a bit of a small climb up Mount Biondello here, but it's not too bad. I do believe this would have continued on, but it's blocked off. Now we're back on Mount Biondello again. Now this is where things get a little interesting. We're not going to climb this again. I've already climbed it once today. Well, we're doing it again, but only for a short stint of it. Not again. Shake my head in disbelief. Now, screw it. This little bit's not going to hurt me. It's been worse. Alright. This is where we were before. Now, continue on this way, back to the Rainforest Bridge. So, Rainforest Bridge, that way. Summit of Mount Biondello that way. Back down to the gardens this way. So, we're going to travel down this way. So guys, if you didn't see that correctly, so this part here, hairpin, goes back around down to the river hill, continue back up towards the summit of Mount Biondello. Battery percentage is 49%. Wow, we're doing this quite well for battery usage actually, but I may need to pause the video. Start the video much earlier than expected, but we'll be fine. What I will do though, I'm pretty sure they wouldn't mind me refilling my water bottle at that little water fountain there. because I do need more water again. I'm a bit thirsty. Might as well get though. Yes, we are backtracking, but in a good way. Going down this hill is not going to be too bad. Descending down the mountain is not going to be too bad going this way. Because I don't recall going down the mountain this way, guys. And you know what? I might actually not do that video actually. Because you probably know, well, since I've done a lot of this mountain once or twice, we've gone up it from the halfway mark, now we're going to get down the halfway mark. I don't think I need to do the mountain ever again actually for a video. But I might do a video during summertime if we can do it. I've actually storms around the area, not actually affecting us, but trying to get some storm pics from the top of Mount Bondi. I see people walking up, alright. Let's put my camera down. I will just pause it. Alright, just stopped and let the people pass because it's a bit narrow through here. As I let pause for a sec. Anyway, I just get to stop and let the people coming out the mountain have run away because I don't really want to be bumping into people now, just in case they fall the wrong way. Now we descend down the mountain on the way we came up. Okay, this is probably going to be another 15 minutes right here. Because as you probably saw, it was actually quite bad coming up this way too. Before, when we did the walk up about half an hour ago. Alright, point of choice. Do I try and risk my battery? Do I risk the battery and try and continue on home? Or do I stop at Dean Street and stop the video at Dean Street? I have a park there, or do I pause the video, take a bit of a water break and then head back home with the video still rolling? I don't know, I've got plenty of options in my head right now. What's my battery percentage anyway? 46. Ooh, I think we can do it. I think I can push it. It's going to be close, but I reckon I can do it. Oh, there's another person walking. Why is that my phone camera pointing down because I don't want to film someone walking past. I want to keep their privacy to themselves. He was moving up the hill. He must do this hill a lot. He must be someone who walks up this mountain range a lot. Well, it is late afternoon, so I'm sure there'll be probably a lot more people walking up Mount Biondello this time of day before the sun sets. Surprised there's no spider webs actually across the trail, because in New Zealand there'll be spider web through here. Yeah, I have thoughts on the thumbnail for the video too, as well, because it's gonna be a good thumbnail. Because back in 2023, late 2, early 3, actually late 2023 into 2024, I used to do custom thumbnails with text in front of the video for you guys to see, and I forgot to do that now on, so I'm going to do it again, but this time I do it on Clipchamp. Oh, not Clipchamp, the update. There's a couple, I don't know, I forgot which one it was, but I don't really want to start the video. But yeah, anyway. Oh, I'm sweating, so I'm actually getting itching right now. I think it's all the sweat building up right now on me right now, so it nearly does happen, but anyway. Getting back home, washing up will deal with that. We're almost near the bottom now. Whoa, bit of a slide now on the rock. Yep, we're at the bottom. How cool is that? Beautiful Sunday. We're now at 45%, I reckon 44 now. I said 45, but now I said 44. Yeah, I was one short. Yeah, I think we'll have plenty of time. I think, no, not plenty of time, but plenty of battery life to get back home. Oh, that was a big rock. Ugh, I'm actually itched up badly right now. I don't know why. I didn't. Oh, that was a big rock. I think I might have actually. I didn't touch a gimpy. There's no gimpy here. Luckily. I think this is all the sweat build up itching me. I'll be right. So I'm going to irritate it. It should be fine. I don't want to keep scratching it now because it'll get irritating. It'd be annoying. I'll go away eventually. Just gonna ignore it. Oh, so itchy though. What's that time anyway? It is 14:47. So it's been over an hour since we did this walk. From the start of where we were to now. Ugh, this itch is actually really irritating, actually. Oh, that's a bit steep actually. Luckily for me though, isn't too bad. Anyway, we're back here again. Floodway, with a dip. Meant to take out that this is a bit of a floodway here. Pretty sure you already knew that. I'm putting out the obvious. So, guys, how did you enjoy this video? Let me know in the comments below. If you did enjoy this video, if you made it this far, and if you haven't yet, leave a like and subscribe. Don't forget to click the notification bell. There's a couple of people up ahead here. There we go. And that's how you do it. Had to get video continually rolling and walk past them without showing them on camera. We're back here again, let's go. Alright, now let's head back to the where we came from, which is this way. Hello, Kookaburra. Because if I continue up that way, I would have went back to the way we came from, which I don't want to be doing that now. Alright, we go this way now. And that's and that right there isn't where we need to be. Earlier this year, they had half of this area closed off, but it's now reopened, thank goodness. Alright, battery percentage 40. Ooh, it's going to be close. It's going to be close, but I reckon we can pull it off. I reckon we can have just enough battery to get home. I know I have it on extreme battery saver. Now, I said I'm going to do my videos in 1080p actually, but this video isn't 4K. This will be my final video recording in 4K res because I want to try and save as much battery power as possible. So, yes, I know I have the phone I know I have a phone that can record in 4K resolution, but I do want to keep my battery at most. Anyway, we'll go to where that water fountain is, refill my water bottles there, and so even take a bit of a water break there too. Hopefully, I don't think no one would mind if I use the water there. I'm pretty sure they wouldn't mind me refilling my water bottle. There's no way they wouldn't mind actually. So I'm just going to pause around, refill my water bottle, and as I'm going to do, well, I'm going to be right back with you guys, and I'll be back when I am done. Alright, just got to refill my water bottle. Well, thank goodness, because that what you're looking at is actually what I can use to refill my water bottle, so I guess that you can. Anyway, I think it's time to continue back home, actually, because it's been a fun day with you guys. Excuse me. It's been a really fun day with you guys out and about, and now it's time to continue home. We'll slowly make my way home. For Sunday afternoon is actually quite busy. I mean, probably because it's the coolest part of the day, and people spend the next half hour to climb Mount Biondello this time of day before it closes. And for me, you guys get to see the climb up Mount Biondello and to climb back down to Mount Biondello the way that I wanted to show you guys. But now, it's time to slowly actually now make our way to the park at Dean Street, have a good break there, and then might actually do a longer drive on the way back home, like walk up a longer drive and back around that way for something to do. There is a car coming, by the way. I'm going to let I sent it there. There was a bit of traffic today around the Tanun Botanical Gardens, which is quite good. Tell you what though, my legs actually feel good after that walk. They were needing to get out again for another good hour, 2 hour bit walk, 2.5 hour walk, maybe close to 3. Alright, let's look out for traffic. We are good. Don't want to be hit by a car again, like just the start of the video. Now, we may be able to get across Glenline Road, no problem. Because it is Sunday afternoon and Sunday, there's nothing really open. Well, mostly Woolies, Coles, and all that. At the shopping centre, it's probably all open, but there's no like public transport that runs today, so we'll be perfectly fine. Battery percentage 36. Oh, it's going to be tight. It's going to be tight. But fingers crossed, we can do it. I have a good feeling we can do it. It's going to be close. There's a car heading out. I am visible here, but we're going to go this way. This gate's still open, so we don't need to worry being closed in. I'll show you guys a time where it closes. And also Luminous is actually coming soon here as well at Botanical Gardens, which I'm interested about, which will be quite fun. So this opens at 7 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. So that's the closing time. Closes Good Friday and Christmas Day. So this area will not be open during Good Friday and Christmas Day, that's fair enough. I reckon this area gets a lot of people here during Christmas Eve. There's a Tesla. It was on the wrong side of the road actually. I don't know if you guys saw that. Unless I was just recording about it. It was literally on the wrong, it was basically on the wrong side of the road there. Anyway, I can't be the one to judge because I don't drive. I just walk. Alright, so what I want to do is use that little cut through the Jibbar Court. It's actually a fun way up. I reckon we can actually get across Glenline in one go. But we may have to look out. But we'll still have to look for traffic though. We cannot just walk across the road without looking. It's too dangerous doing that. It might be Sunday, but I am still crossing a busy road. It is 80 k's actually this road through here. No, actually no, 60. It drops to 60 as you get closer to Glen Eden. At Glen Eden Drive, all down Victoria Avenue. 34%. 34, or it's going to be really close. I'm going to have to check that battery tickage very closely. There's a BYD. Alright, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go a little bit further up here. Alright. Yeah, we can make it. We can make it. Perfect. How cool is that? Is the car coming down? from this way, and there's another one going the opposite direction. So that is perfectly timed right there. Besides, he was approaching the crest of the hill anyway going down, so we have plenty of time to get across. What do you go? And I did look too. I did look. Hello, magpie. Our first magpie of the day. I think someone's fed you. You think you would fly away from me, but you've been hand fed. So people would stop being swooped. I know you shouldn't, but it does stop them from swooping. That's the first magpie of the day. How cool is that? For the video, I did see a couple of magpies on my way down towards the Botanical Gardens. Alright. We should be at 32 now. Yes, we are. We can do it. We can do it. There's a willy wagtail up ahead. Our little cheeky birds. There they are, willy wagtails. I reckon we can still do a longer drive, no problem. $31. Yep. Oh, it's going to be close. It's going to be close. But I'm going to get myself something soon so I can extend recording times. I'm going to get myself a portable charger so I can have it with me on my phone whilst I'm recording. So it might drain the charger, portable charger, but that means I can still record a lot longer and have longer videos for you guys. As you probably noticed, my videos have been over an hour long, and that's what I like to do. I like to have my videos walking over 1 hour long, which is quite good. Oh, my legs are going to feel it today, but I tell you what though, it was worth it. It was definitely worth it. Empty house getting built right there. Don't want to show the building because I don't want to look like I'm going to be targeting it, which I don't want to. Why would I want to target something like that? That could be someone's brand new home they're building in. I mean, it's probably got security cameras anyway, so you'd be dumb enough if you did. Most likely does have a security camera due to the youth crime around here anyway, around 2026. That's a cool little buggy there. I reckon they went to the dirt trucks behind Gladstone there at Police Creek. Usually they do use people to go around there, have a bit of fun on the dirt trails through there. There's a couple of kids behind me, one more teens, but Hopefully they're not going to do anything naughty. But who knows? Who knows? It's 2026. Can't believe we're actually halfway through 2026 actually. Where is 2026 gone? It's like last year. 2025 has flown. I feel like 2026 is a lot quicker. Seriously, 2026 is a speed run. Are we literally speed running 2026? It seems like it actually. I thought 2025 was quick, but 2026, it's on another level. It feels like it's quicker than 2025, but anyway. Hopefully next year will be a lot slower. Anyway, battery percentage 29, 28, okay. Okay. We may have to not do a longer drive. Guys, a longer drive may not be in the question right now. We may have to do the back way. Behind the let me take a minute. Walking the footpath. There we go. I cannot speak for a second. I don't know what I was saying. I'm just mumbling random words, trying to. I could not think what I want to say then. I do apologise. But you know the footpath there. Remember, at that side street there, we'll do that, and should be able to do that after we pause, water break home, and then we're done for today. I'm going to risk it though. Actually no, we should be able to do longer. I think we should be able to do a longer drive, no problem. I started at 100%, I'm at 27%. It's going to be crazy. We have lost 83% of our battery during this video. 83%. It's going to be 87% actually, because it's going down, up. Because it's 3, because it's 4 to be 86. You get the memo. Dean Street. Dean Street. It's kind of my least favorite street here, because I have to use this a lot to get to the botanical gardens, because it's the quickest way to use, and it's quite annoying to use Dean Street. I could go at Victoria, I could go at Glennie and drive to Victoria, but that takes time. I'll let you try to find the quickest way there, and this is the quickest way. Oh well. You know what though? Hopefully soon I'll get that bridge fixed. Hopefully. I got an idea. We can skip Dean Street. We are going to do a little bit of a bush trail behind these houses here. And that should save us some battery. Should. We're at 25. Yep, 25% battery. Let's get to the park, but I'm just here trying to take a water break real quick. But anyway, I'll be back with you guys shortly when I am done with my drinks break. Alright guys, we're at 23% battery. I am not going to do a longer drive because a longer does take a while, so we're going to go a little bit of a quick way. Anyway guys, if I only had a bit more battery power, we would have been able to do it, but unfortunately we are not able to do a longer drive. I do apologize. So yeah, 23% battery whilst I was paused. But if I do be able to, when I do drop it to 1080p, I should be able to have a lot more battery time when doing these videos. Anyway, I thought to show you guys this walking area here, this little back way behind the houses here. We are probably going to be barked at by multiple dogs. But I don't really mind, to be honest. Oh, palm tree. Right, there's some smoke, like someone's wood fire, like someone burning off their wood, their firewood type smoke. Nothing too scary. I've not seen the 20% warning out on my phone, so we should be at 22. Yep, 22. Or should we? No, we're not going to do it longer. I want to, but I feel like my phone's going to die a lot. 20, you know what? I'm going to take the risk. I'm going to do it. A promise is a promise. I'm going to do a longer drive. I don't know what's the bread there. Anyway, we're going to risk a longer drive. I think we should be able to do it. $21 now, I reckon. Yep, 21. It's going to be close. It's going to be very, very close. Alright, we're at 20%. My phone battery has not got that warning yet. Okay, maybe at 10. We have lost 80% battery. He's the barking dogs again. I was walking through here before, on the way towards the gardens. I know what to expect. I don't know if that was an aggressive bark or a warning bark. I don't know. I don't want to be that person. Alright, a longer drive. Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, stupid fly. It's trying to show a fly away, but knocked my phone. If you wonder what that massive thud was, well, not massive, but small thud. It's just my thumb knocking the phone on the side of the case here. Alright, we should be at 18, 19, okay. 19% battery. I think we can do it. I think we can do it. Fingers crossed we don't have a dead battery. Alright, I'm gonna make sure there's no cars coming. Gotta run across the other side of the road. Gonna walk against the traffic. Not with the traffic. Excuse me. So there's a dog for a second at the gate. You can hear it trying to play. That's all good though. Alright. 18, yep. Alright. Oh, we're gonna be kids. I reckon we're actually fine. I think I just swore on my breathing. I do apologize if I did. Hopefully you guys didn't hear it. I was trying to breathe and accidentally... Oh, I hope you guys didn't hear it. Oh, if I did, I do apologize. Oh, man, I do apologize if I did actually drop a swear word. If I did on my breathing, because I was trying to breathe. And if I actually tried not to swear in the breathing, and I might have actually let out a swear word. If I did, I do apologize. I would be very mad if I did swear. Oh man. Hopefully it was not. Hopefully it doesn't. Hope you guys didn't hear it. Hopefully you guys did not hear it. Oh man, I'm worried. If not, if I did, I do apologize. Out of all the 6 years I've done on the channel, not sworn once. If I have, I am very apologetic. Oh man. It's one of those things where you can't help it. Anyway, 16%. Oh gosh. What can the best mechanic in Ellis do? I'm sorry. I play GTA 5 a lot. I could not. Bro came out of the garage too, and I said that I think he gets a memo. He didn't yell at me. He didn't get at me, bro. What can the best mechanic in Ellis do for you? It's one of those moments you can't help yourself. I mean, it could need to be replacing, but. And I could not help. Oh, I should just not. I'm going to try not to actually record any license plates whilst the car's parked on the side of the road. Oh man, what a day. What a day it has been. Got this bit of a hill behind us, and you got Mount Biondello just behind that hill. Oh man, I'm feeling it, but it's something that is good though. Oh man, I reckon we're at 15%. Yes, we are. I'm just checking my battery. It seems to be dropping a little bit quicker now. Maybe due to how long this video is. This is by far my longest video I've done on the channel. longest but long is good though, because I like doing these longer videos for you guys. Something I barely do is a lot of walking videos, and this year I'm doing a lot of them so I can keep the channel going. I know it doesn't get much views, but it's something to do while I'm doing nothing. You know what? This is a swooping area, a high swooping area for sure. And it's something we're going to have to get used to during swooping season, because it's not far behind swooping season. I can't just always not go for a walk. I need to get out a lot. I hate sitting at home all the time. This hill here is not too bad. It's a little steep, but it is not the worst thing I've climbed. Alrighty, should I torture myself? Oh no, I won't torture myself. I was thinking to go down Glen Drive to not Lunga Brewery, on Lunga Orpheus Drive, that's what it is. No, I don't know. It's done as along my street now. %, 13 actually. Uh-oh. We may not make it. Oh, it's going to be close. It is going to be close. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, we're not going to make it. Now it isn't. Oh, you know what it is. Now this is the time I feel like dropping a swear word, but no thank you. Oh no. We may not be able to make it home with this battery life. Alright. We have to use a longer here. We're gonna have to improvise. My legs are almost gone, and I'm actually out of energy. How far can we make it? Man. Oh, we're not going to do it. Now I'm worried. It's now 12%. Oh no. Oh no, we're not going to make it. We're not going to make it to Blackstone's Court. The street I want to get to is my street. That's the street I want to be on. It's home. It's a home stretch right now. It's Blackstone's Court. A longer exit, or entrance exit, whatever. No. 11% battery. Oh no, do not die. Blacklands is just not far from here. We're going to take a right. We've got to take a right hand turn. Still 11. Oh no. Can we make it? Can we make it? We have to try and make it. We've got to try and make it. 10% left. Oh no. Oh, we have to. It's going to be close. It's going to be really close. Looking for a crossover here to get to the other side of. To get to the other side of Glen Drive. I was looking for an opening. There's got a bit of a stairwell to the other side. It's a bit long here actually. Where is it? 9%. That kookaburra. Quick shot of the kookaburra. Nope, it flew off. I was about to do it. Another one. Do not fly off, please, bud. Thank you. Glass, kookaburra, and a couple of lorikeets as well. There it is right there. Oh, we may be able to make it. Just 7%. Oh no. Oh no. Come on, do not die on me. Alright, Sunday, we shoot. Oh, there's a car, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, we have no time to waste. When the cross says he just passes. Speed running stairwells. We have to speed run this. Six. Rexy says single digits on battery percentage. Yes, there's a car turning. Yes, that car's turning. Oh, we can get across. Oh my goodness. I want to end it right as we get to the top of Blackland Court, right at the very top, at that little cut down to Blackland. That's where I want to end it. 5%. It's dropping every couple of seconds. Can we do it? This is nervous. This is nerve-wracking. But we're gonna make it. We're just gonna make it before the battery dies. %. 96% of our battery has been drained. Alright, we're still on 4. Guys, we actually made it. Just was 96. We've drained 96% battery. We are home free. Oh my goodness. I was worried for a second then. Anyway, we'll go down here and we'll end it right down here. Well guys, if you did enjoy this video, leave a like and subscribe guys. Man, what a run this has been. Almost getting home just before my battery dies. But guys, we're at 3% battery. Guys, guess what? That is going to be it from me. I will see you guys in the next one. Before I go, 3% battery. That is it from me, guys. Bye for now.